Donald Trump is absolutely collapsing. As his poll numbers are collapsing even further, I didn't think they could get any lower. The right-wing podcasters are turning on him, calling him the most corrupt president in U.S. history. I already did a video about that. And this war is extremely unpopular, and he's stuck. He can't get out. We got troops heading over there. We're going to waste all that money? Another story I heard today, I'm just going to throw in here. Trump, in order to cancel a wind farm off the coast of New York that was being built by a French company, Trump has given that company $1 billion of our tax dollars to abandon the project that's already been started. $1 billion to do nothing. Hey, you know what? Give me $1 billion. I'll do nothing. Give me $1 billion. I will not build a wind farm. Give me $1 billion. Actually, if I had $1 billion, I'd probably build a wind farm. With smart money. In these days when, again, we're held hostage for oil. Now, as the war ramps up and Iran shows no sign of weakening, even though Trump keeps saying they're destroyed, they're defeated, blah, 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 piss on my head, tell me it's raining. As the war drags on, and we found that Trump's buddy, Putin, is giving Iran satellite intelligence and other intelligence to help kill Americans. But, yeah, they're still buddies, right? He's Trump's friend, right? Well, you need to see this. I was just checking in on the Ukraine war, because I stay up on these things because my wife's Ukrainian, and nothing scares me. I need a new shirt. This one's fading a lot. But so I keep an eye out on the war and just give her briefings so she doesn't have to concentrate on what's happening to her homeland. And I was just checking in there just to see how the Russia-Ukraine war was going. But I didn't expect to see this. Check out this clip.
Biggest news comes from the Middle East. Here, Russia is now entering the Iranian war from the shadows by bringing in drone warfare expertise forged in Ukraine. At the same time, the United States has turned to Ukrainian specialists to defend its bases from Iranian and now Russian drone strikes, meaning both sides are now applying the same battlefield experience against each other in a new theater of war. The main development is that Russia is entering the Iranian conflict through operational support. Moscow is deploying its own drone specialists to assist Iran in planning and executing drone strikes against US and allied targets in the region. This mirrors the Ukrainian specialists now being sent to support American and Gulf defenses. As reports say, Washington asked Ukraine to help defend US bases and troops against Iranian Shahed drones. Separate reporting indicates that Russia has also expanded its support through satellite imagery and improved drone-related assistance, allowing strike patterns to be continuously adjusted based on real-time battlefield feedback.
Well, I didn't have that on my bingo card. History lesson, y'all. For you younger generations. The way we got involved in Vietnam, Russia sent advisors to teach the North Vietnamese what to do. Teach them tactics, how to fight a war, that kind of thing. And then we sent advisors to advise South Vietnam what to do. Eventually, we end up, our advisors come under fire. We end up sending troops. Russia doesn't specifically send troops. It's a long period of these proxy wars where, the United States is, fighting communism. They're Russia and the United States are fighting proxy wars using other countries. But in most of those proxy wars, we actually get involved. Our troops are there. Russia's not. Like Korea. Chinese soldiers weren't there. But we were there in South Korea fighting with South Koreans against North Korea. So we tend to get ourselves entrenched in these things, and Russia doesn't seem to do that. But I get it. But Trump doesn't get it. That's the problem. I'm not in charge. But Iran saved Russia's ass. Russia's running out of money, running out of munitions. Iran goes over there and gives them the technology for the Shahed drone. I doubt that they gave it to them. They got something for that. And now that Russian troops are actually in Iran firing their drones that the Iranians taught them how to make, puts this war on an entirely different level. You shut up. But Trump's going to keep slobbing Putin's knob because Putin has the Epstein tapes, or the Epstein files. Sorry about that. You know what? Iran's got them too. I don't know what they're holding back on, but they'll release them at some point. So here we are. As Donald Trump's life collapses, and he collapses the entire world. All to hide the Epstein files. Here we are. Now, just before I go, I did a video called Wag the Dog. A lot of people have been bringing up Wag the Dog, but I hadn't seen Wag the Dog in a while, so I paid like $3 on on demand to watch it again the other day, and oh Lord, in that movie, okay, the president is accused of molesting a fireside girl, which I'm thinking is like a Girl Scout, or maybe a brownie, probably. But yeah, the president in that movie, we never actually see that president, is accused of molesting a Girl Scout, pretty much. So they start a fake war to distract from it. Yeah, we're in the fucking Wag Your Dog. We're in the frog in the fucking pot of boiling water, except they didn't heat it up slowly. This weekend's the No Kings March. If you're in New Orleans, hopefully I'll see you there. Come up and say hi. But wherever you are, get to nokings.org, I believe it is, and find a march or rally near you. We need to show up strong and show our opposition to all things kings. And I'm going to be on the WTH News channel. I'm going to be posting a song I made about it for the last No Kings March. I'll be posting it probably later tonight. Hey! Michael Corral from the WTH News Network. Let's have a conversation about it in the comments if you want. Subscribe, like, share. The more you like it, the more people see it. And I think more people should see it. I haven't seen anybody else cover this story except reporting from Ukraine. But I hope that changes and the story gets out there. All right. Hit all those buttons, y'all, and I'll see you next time.